Today we're talking about this. This is the Smoke GENIE. It is the smallest portable handheld smoke machine you've ever seen in your life. And it comes in at $750 for this professional kit. You can get the starter kit for $595, but I would recommend spending a little bit extra and picking up this bad boy, which comes in a really nice Pelican-like case. Now, PMI Gear sent this out to me about 6, 7, maybe 8 months ago, and like, Phil, try this out. And I'm like, a smoke machine? I mean, most smoke machines are this big. And if you've ever used a smoke machine before, and I have a lot of times in my life, you know that you have to turn it on and you have to wait for it to heat up and the smoke to actually become smoke. That can take forever. And once you've used a bit of smoke, you have to wait again for it to heat up again. Yeah, this one fits in your hand. And it's got a little on button here, which you press 3 times, and it will turn the Smoke GENIE on. I like the word Smoke GENIE. I think that's fantastic. Now watch this. Right here. Is that instant smoke? That's instant smoke. The Smoke GENIE has instant smoke. Instant smoke. And it also has full control via 3 buttons and a little LCD panel here. I think it's an LCD panel. It's a little panel, right? It's a screen. And you can control how much the smoke comes out. Watch this. Yeah. That's fantastic. So these little buttons, they toggle the speed of the wind coming out, right? Pushing the smoke out, and the actual smoke. If it's just a little bit of smoke, or it's really dense, thick, that forest is on fire kind of smoke, you know? That's fantastic. I love that you can control all that. You also see the batteries, yeah? So the left and right batteries, which are 18650 batteries. They're pretty huge. They're in the back here, but you don't have to buy a special charger for them because you have USB-C charging right there. There is a little bit of kit in here that takes batteries, which is the actual smoke machine, the Smoke GENIE, and this, which is the Haze adapter. So the Haze adapter means that it hazes. So if we have this and we turn this on, have a look. That's what happens. It hazes the room, which creates long-lasting, long-lingering cinematic haze in your room, making your film look like it's got character, yeah? This also creates dry ice liquid smoke. So you have these nozzles. It comes with a ton of nozzles that you basically stick in the top, stick this in here. Now, for this, I would power down, all the way down. And then you can do, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm creating liquid smoke in my hand. Right there. So you can create liquid smoke. That's fantastic. You can use it handheld, and you can use it wirelessly because it comes with a wireless remote control. So say you put it in a fireplace or behind a kitchen stove. You can press it and it will work to the actual settings that you've set right here. Mind-blowingly awesome. You know, that's fantastic. You can use it wirelessly. The battery in here is also one of those huge batteries. And believe it or not, there is a USB-C right here on the side, so you can charge it and you don't have to worry about buying a charger or any of that crap. It comes with a 1/4-20 right here, which you can stick in the bottom and put it on a tripod if you want to have it somewhere and, you know, haze stuff up. And it comes, because it is a modular design, so you can actually get these chambers and you can swap them out, right? It comes with 3 chambers in the Pro Kit, which come in these little protective cases, and you can fill them up with cloud formula, which is the magic sauce of the Smoke GENIE. Now, one of these will last for 4 hours of constant smoke. So you just, that's pretty insane. It costs about $45 to buy another one of these. And in this special box, you have another 60, which is really great. So, I mean, I can get this thing going for 6 hours with those 2 right there. The nozzles are very interesting. You have like a flexible one here. You have a short one. You have a bendy one, you have one that's like a corner one. It's all so that you can create with this fantastic smoke machine, and you can just, you know, sky's the limit, basically. You want to get smoky, you can get smoky. Now, it's really well designed. It feels really good in your hand. I know $750 sounds like a lot for a smoke machine, and it really is, because my last smoke machine, which was huge, cost maybe $80. And I use it so rarely because it gets on my nerves that it takes so long to charge. With this, you basically plug it in, charge it up, and when you do press the smoke comes out. Now, if we really intensify this smoke, I mean, look at that. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? So you can do like this dry eye liquid smoke on people's hands, on their head, in a glass. And if you're going to be using, you know, the precise nozzles, so one like we have on here that we stick this little piece of foam that will create the dry ice smoke, you've got extensions, you've got a long extension cable you can buy, and with the Haze you can really fill a room really nice and quickly with a lot of cinematic haze that really does linger, because I mean right now I'm looking around and it is pretty hazy in here. So this fantastic smoke machine from PMI Gear is something that I would highly recommend. This is not a paid video. They did send this out to me, but no money has been exchanged, which is a shame. Either way, really fantastic instant smoke, no waiting, wireless remote control. You know, you can do dry ice, you can do cinematic haze. It has a modular design, LCD display, and it is MSDS certified smoke for food safety. So if you're, you know, putting it on someone's face or doing whatever, it is safe. You don't have to worry about it. I've done a few photo shoots on, you know, models' heads and stuff. It's fine. It doesn't really get too hot, so you know you don't feel it getting warm, so you don't have to worry about it too much, especially if it's coming out of the sponge nozzle. And it is 500 CFM fog power, so it does create a lot of smoke very, very quickly. I love that it's USB-C chargeable. I mean, it's 2023. That makes this thing great. You could just plug it into any charger and it charges very, very fast. The batteries are pretty easy to get. You do have to buy the batteries separately because they won't send out the batteries, but these batteries, pro tip, are available in vape shops because they go into a vape machine, you know, for smoking those vape, the things that kids smoke, right? So you can pick those up really, really cheaply there, but I have 2,500 milliamp hour ones, which are 3.7 volts. That's what I use in there. And it works perfectly. It's been working perfectly for the last half year. I think they recommend 3,000 milliamp hour ones. I couldn't find those, so I got the 2,500 milliamp hour 3.7 volt ones. Now, you can get different nozzles. You can get a protective hard case, the extension cables. It has a lot of accessories. So, you know, wow. Thank you, guys. Thanks for sending out. I love using this. And I can tell you, after using it for 6 or 8 months, that it still works, and it works really, really well. I have been using it in quite a lot of videos, and I've used up so little. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see right there, if I hide my face, just how little I've used. It just keeps on going and on and on and on. So yeah, any questions about this, I'm going to be able to reply to anything because I've used it a lot down below. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. If you like my film, give it a like, and affiliate links for this wonderful machine are all down here. It's an investment. It is an investment. And I love that you can basically pull it apart, take off the chamber. You know, when you're out and about, I would take off the chamber. Put it in one of these protective cases so it's nice and safe. Boom. And in it goes. Pop this back on. Slide. Oh yeah, remember to turn it off 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Off it goes. It's got a little genie. It's a great name. Whoever thought of that should get a medal. Lock it down. Close it off. And you are away.